As we head into National Day, several leaders have gathered at the Istana to celebrate the nation's independence. President Halimah Yacob was joined by Prime Minister Hsien. Deputy Prime Ministers Wong and Heng Keat were also in attendance. They sang along to familiar National Day tunes. They also recited the pledge and sang the national anthem. They were also treated to a performance by Purple Symphony. That's the country's first inclusive orchestra comprising musicians with disabilities.
1,000 Defence Ministry personnel also took part in a National Day Observance Ceremony. In addition to commemorating the nation's 57th birthday, they were also celebrating 55 years of national service. Led by Defence Minister Heng, they recited the pledge and sang the national anthem. Various artists also put up performances similar to this year's National Day Parade theme. They also performed a medley of Singapore Army, Navy and Air Force songs. MINDEF says all SAF units, including those training overseas, will also be holding ceremonies to celebrate National Day.
Celebrating the nation's birthday as one student body. It's something schools are doing this year as large-scale in-person activities resume. They held their own parades and put up singing and dancing performances. Hsien checks out the vibrant scenes at two schools.
Belting out their favourite National Day tunes, decked in red and white, side by side with their friends.
It's an exhilarating atmosphere here at Greendale Primary, with over 1,300 students gathered in the school hall to celebrate National Day. And it's the first time they've been able to do so after 2 years of muted celebrations due to the pandemic.
They did more than just sing. The upbeat mood got the students moving as they danced to this year's theme song. A jubilant celebration made it a National Day for the books.
You can get the live action and feel how it's like to actually celebrate National Day with everyone in your school and maybe just be more joyous for this day.
We got to sing as a school, as one nation, one Singapore. And compared to last year, because I was on quarantine, it was even worse because I just had to sit on my bed.
When the school come together as one, they somehow or other, that feeling of brotherhood amongst the classmates and the teachers is more prominent, and they're able to forge stronger ties with one another and feel proud to be Singaporean.
Over at Hsien Catholic School, students from the uniform groups marched proudly in their own parade. As their fellow students looked on, some 1,000 in attendance. They also put up a rousing concert as the youths performed renditions of their favourite National Day songs. A moment that brought out their patriotism and also togetherness.
It makes the celebration so much more enjoyable because you can feel the atmosphere is a lot brighter than before.
It's a really nice thing to have something to bond with my fellow schoolmates because it's a common experience we get to share, and then it's something that I can look back and say, yeah, I enjoyed that day.
We have been struggling and fighting against COVID for a number of years, and to be able to come together to celebrate National Day has that little bit of extra significance, that added significance that we could only have gotten this far because we fight together as one country.
For now, these primary and secondary school students are putting aside their books for a worthy celebration. After a 2-day break, it's back to their studies.
As their gift to Singapore on its 57th birthday, well wishes from among some 90,000 youths and members of the public are now on display at the National Gallery. They reflect on how far Singapore has come and express hopes and wishes for the future. The exhibition also showcases students' art paying homage to the role of family as a bedrock of Singapore's society. Students also interviewed parents and grandparents to illustrate stories of heritage and culture.
Life back then, it was a lot more simple, less stressful. So I've learned to be more positive and be very optimistic.
I know a lot from my grandma, so I just hedited it down to him, like introducing to him to the culture, the food, and especially the Indian sweets.
This really is a wonderful 57th birthday present for Singapore, and it reflects the grit as a nation and also the resilient optimism to overcome. This very unique Singapore DNA has brought Singaporeans closer and stronger together.
Putting national pride on display. For many Singapore residents, the lead up to the nation's birthday, well, it's a chance to get creative. Aslam Shah heads out to the heartlands to find out how some Singaporeans are getting inventive with their decorating by engaging their communities.
Fengshan residents are going green with their National Day celebrations. Unafraid to get their hands dirty for a cause, they've turned these recycled plastic bottles into pots, decorating the neighbourhood with sustainability in mind.
Global warming is real, and we would also like to take this opportunity to share with residents the importance of going green.
All of this is the result of neighbourhood teamwork.
The cans and bottles are provided by residents themselves, and the plants are grown within community gardens. It took about 2 months of hard work, which includes a painting workshop and a gardening workshop. All of this just in time for Singapore's 57th birthday.
It even includes a tribute to Singapore's 55 years of national service. For these proud decorators, this is an opportunity to engage fellow residents and celebrate Singapore's birthday as a community.
Not only is it one way to foster neighbourliness, but also for them to feel that sense of belonging, and this place is where they want to be.
Generally, I can see all the happy faces. So even as we were doing the decorations, we were hanging up the bottles. There were even aunties, uncles, we call them, our residents walking past and say, oh, so beautiful. So actually, I think the beautiful flowers also brighten up their day.
Over in Potong Pasir, a painting project has brought more than 250 seniors together for the first time since before the pandemic.
Seniors also try to contribute to the country Singapore, especially for National Day. We do this colouring and to contribute. You see, get all together and then we share and draw this one, we discuss and make a lot of fun and happy.
Some residents here are meeting their neighbours for the first time.
We like this activity. We can make friends,
we know their face,
so many friends.
Yeah.
48 canvases like these are on display throughout the neighbourhood.
They feel that at their age, they still can contribute to the community. And when they see their artworks in the community, they tell their children or even their grandchildren that this is Ama do or this is Akong who do it. And their children feel very proud of their parents.
Parents who can proudly say they've celebrated all 57 years of Singapore's independence.